Jupiter inside the womb. And as far as the mystery object goes, you know, that Google has blacked out here, notice that they didn't really try to black out both, okay? So they only really covered one. And this is why I wanted to find out exactly where Jupiter was. I knew Jupiter was in the womb, but just to make sure, you know, because these two objects, when we, you know, found out that this is what Google here was hiding, and I'll put a link in the description box below. You can go and check this out for yourself. This is actually what they blocked out, but they didn't really block out both of these objects. They only blocked out the one. So we know that the one, and you're looking at red arrows here indicating Jupiter, you know that the one is Jupiter and the mystery object is the other. And of course we know from looking at this, this is from our perspective, we don't know if the mystery object is larger or smaller than Jupiter. You know, it depends on how far away it is. If it's further away, then it's, you know, it's pretty big. If it's closer, if it's this side of Jupiter, it's not quite as big. But this is what I want to show you, that you can you know, go into the description box and get the link, and you can go and you can actually see exactly what it is that Google Sky is hiding from us right here. Okay, so once again, Jupiter in the womb. One of these two objects is Jupiter. We know that it's not two objects that they blacked out here, but it's just the one. And that's it. Just wanted to upload this, share this with you guys. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Well, the internet is filling with cries of cover-up. This after a group of underground researchers on the website 4chan have discovered a portion of space that is said to have been covered up by NASA and Google. So this information is just now hitting the web, and I'm going to try to explain it the best I can and tell you guys what I know so far. So first, I was directed to a topic on 4chan. Now, for those of you who don't know, 4chan is very similar to Reddit in that it's a website where users can go and create topics in which they discuss things, post comments and replies. It's very similar to a forum. And so there's a new topic where it was found out that something very strange was detected on NASA's Skyview website. Now, Skyview is known as the Internet's virtual telescope, and it basically allows you to enter any set of coordinates in space that you'd like to see, and you will immediately get a snapshot, a picture of that area of space that you searched for. Now, you can look at these pictures of space in the normal visual spectrum, but you can also look at them in things such as infrared. Infrared, of course, being a visual spectrum and wavelength that we cannot see naturally with our naked eye, and so you need a special camera to see. And we've posted many videos in the past of UFOs that have been caught on infrared cameras that were otherwise invisible, and to those looking up in the sky. It's one of the ways that I've said that UFOs have the ability to hide in plain sight. And so a group of people on 4chan discovered something very strange sitting in the sky in infrared in the Virgo constellation. And you're seeing that image here. And I'll post the link to this and all of the information down in the video description, and you can check it out for yourselves. So the image you're seeing here is in infrared. And we see this sort of set of strange two lights with another curved line of lights underneath it. Some have said that this looks like a smiley face. And so, wanting to investigate the anomaly further, other users got on to some other web pages that allow you to visit space and search via coordinates, things such as Google Sky, and that's where things start to get strange. So it was then found out that on virtually every other space mapping application, this exact area of sky has been blocked out. And so first, let's go over to Google Sky, which again is another really awesome tool that is similar to Google Earth, but that allows you to go anywhere basically in the known universe that has been mapped thus far. And it really is an awesome tool if you're looking to explore our universe. And so we're going to go up here to the search box and we're going to put in the specific set of coordinates that'll take us to the same area that this anomaly can be found. Okay, and so here we are. Now, as you can see, we are not actually able to see this anomaly. So what we need to do is go up and switch it over to infrared. So here we are, we're now in infrared, and as we zoom back out here and really get this beautiful view of the universe, and all of this infrared radiation that we can't actually see with our naked eyes, you'll notice one particular patch of sky that has a big black box in front of it. And so we'll start to zoom in here, and wouldn't you know it, it's the exact same strange formation of lights that was detected in NASA's Skyview application. So we'll get a little closer here. And again, you can see it's clearly the same object, and it has a big black box in front of it, which screams censorship. And we've seen these things before in other areas of space. We've even seen them used on the SOHO, which is the satellite that's orbiting our sun and taking pictures of it. And we have busted NASA in the past using these black boxes to censor things that they do not want us to see. And of course, they'll tell you, well, it's nothing more than a glitch. However, I will show you guys, and I'll post a link down below to our video that we did a couple years back, where we completely busted NASA attempting to hide a massive triangular ship with one of these glitch boxes, as I like to call them. So, the object in question is blacked out. So then later on 4chan, another user who wanted to do some further investigating went to another SkyMap application that is known as skymap.org. And this is what he came up with when attempting to view this anomalous structure, where once again, we see a massive black box in the infrared spectrum. Alright, so this is the only place that it can be seen, and it's the only place, oddly enough, that we're seeing these black boxes. You don't see them in any other wavelength. And in this image, the object is completely blacked out. We can see nothing. So that, again, has raised alarm bells of a cover-up. Something is being hidden here. And so the question is, what is it? And so what we know is that we have an obvious anomaly that can be located on multiple sky maps, is only visible in infrared, and is invisible to our regular telescopes. And we also know that it's being blacked out. Now, from what I can tell, there are many users out there who are linking this to a specific date that many of you have probably heard about. There's been a ton of videos and conspiracies about this, but September 23rd, 2017 has been the subject of much controversy.
I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this photograph. This photograph was supposedly taken from the South Pole telescope that was designed and built for the monitoring and tracking of Planet X, also called Nibiru. This is the base photograph. 2 days ago I found the second photograph, similar to this. The only difference is that in this photograph, it reveals coordinates on the bottom. This photograph was taken off of a gentleman's YouTube video, which was later removed thus after. The coordinates are, can't really come in on the camera that well, but 5 hours, 33 minutes, 27 seconds, -6, 10 degrees, 56. Now, I thought to myself, if I were to take these same coordinates and plug them into Google Earth Sky, if I may possibly get the same image, seeing how that these images were taken in 2007, around that time period, right after the South Pole Telescope was first opened, and Google Earth Sky originated in 2007, I thought there might be some possible similarities in the pictures. So let me just open up Google Earth here and I'll show you what I found. Now if we just go to View, Explore, and switch to Sky. Now I took the same coordinates, which I will show you here. 5 hours, 53 minutes, 27 seconds, -6, 10, 58. Now, I will take those coordinates, zoom out here, and let's begin the search. And I think you'll be pretty amazed at what you find. Looks as though we went into a big dark hole. Now, as you can see, there's no stars around or anything in this image. But if we slowly back out, you'll notice that in this exact image, there was just a cropped out circle, square, of absolutely nothing. This is the only image found in the Google Earth Sky where it is completely blacked out. Now, if you zoom in really close, there's proof here that this is not just a false image. You see here this background star? The star is cut directly in half. And up here there's a little information tab, and when you click on it, what comes up, I'm not sure if you can see that, but all it says is this. I don't know what